had to turn on the fan. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry. All right, all right, all right. I am Shalom, Sister Deborah, prophetess in the wilderness. And you know what? That's all right with me. Coming again on this devil platform with another message. And I will say this is a lovely evening in which the Most High Yah has made. And I, Sister Deborah, shall and I will rest therein. You guys, I am at a point where I'm trying to fully understand. Is it something? I know it's the will of the Father. I do know it's the will of the Father. The topic, as you can see, Judith is mentally destroyed. But the problem with it all is I'm trying to see if it's destroyed as a mean of purposely. It is purposely because it's done by the Most High Yah. But is it to where, as I said earlier, to me, it's almost like deaf, blind, dumb, lost. I mean, it's so many lying, and I'm trying to really master the ideal of seeing what I'm seeing in the spirit realm and wanting to category it a way that I can best break it down to you all, because this thing needs to be broken down, and the Father already got it broke down as it gonna be, but yet even in the midst of him breaking it down, I battle with the fact that, okay, Father, they are more mental than anything, because it's like they got 1 minute they talk about one thing, the next minute they talk about something else, but both times they talk and they counteract with everything they say. You know what I'm saying? It's like, or I say it this way, then I come back and say it this way, then I come back and say it again this way, but then I come back and find a new way of saying it. And I'm like saying, why say anything? Why not just shut your whole page down? And to me, it feels, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a living prophetess and not a dead one. That means that I'm seeing things in the natural as well as spiritual. That's what it's saying. I'm showing you that Sister Deborah is seeing it on both ends. I'm seeing it on the natural end and I'm seeing it on the spiritual end, and trying to really come to some sort of understanding. Is this, are they lying? Or are they deceiving the people by mass, intentionally, purposely, uncaring, unmerciful? That's the way it appealed. It appealed as if 1 minute they talking out of their nose, and the next minute they talking out of their ear. And then you wonder, are these people serious? The way they are teaching, the way they are speaking of the Most High, Yah, the creator of all things? Come on now. So even it's times where I feel that they are lying, and the most is deceiving, being deceptive, being deceived. I mean, not being deceived, deceiving people with deception. And it's just so, I'm like, so it's to the point today that they're not going to stop. I'm like, Father, I can't say we in that hour anymore. I can't come to that hour anymore, because we're in the day that's given to the darkness, to Satan. So I'm like, why are these people still It is amazing. You know, I call these platforms the devil platform. And I mean, the people are playing it all for what it is worth to them in their lives, in their own personal lives. Are they teaching and instilling things into people and speaking so? And I'm not going to say bold, because there's no boldness in deceiving the mass. To me, it's no boldness in there. It's stupidity. You know, and I won't even give them ignorance or ignorant, because that's just like simply not knowing. These people, I believe they really know, because they go in and out on bits and pieces. So the topic today, Judith is mentally destroyed. I'm just going to cover a little bit of many things that I have covered in once in time past. Judith don't understand that the other 11 tribes have always kept their eyes on them. They still haven't figured that out. See, this is what I'm saying. These people don't get it. And I'm like, so I'm like to the point where, Father, oh power, Father, creation of beginning and the end. You mean this is the way that it is? You know, this is the mindset of these people, or people, period. But I'm speaking of the tribe of Judah. You got 11 tribes that have always kept their eyes on you. And you have not done anything to serve the Creator, to represent the Creator, to show them how you can glorify, how you can praise and honor. I'm speaking of the tribe of Judah. Instead, the tribe of Judah do the opposite. And they stand on these devil platforms playing the devil role up to the utmost, clapping and praising it and giving themselves a pat on their backs along with the mass that's following them through the broad gate, patting them on their back, on their shoulder, giving them praise and honor and worship, giving them likes and subscribers. For what? These people are not feeding not anyone's spirit and truth. People don't even know where the light is at, because they still sit in darkness. So as I titled, Judith is mentally. Now I know already, I talked that a year ago, that Judith is mentally destroyed. That matches the whole Deuteronomy 26. I want to take a certain part, half of Deuteronomy 28, to show that Judith is mentally gone. But when I think of the other part of how the Most High is saying what all he would do, what all he would give, what all he has for them, if they just do things right. And then I realized I can't say they were mentally at the end. They're mentally from the beginning of Deuteronomy 28. Because if I, as a prophetess in the wilderness, can feel, can see, can behold spirit and truth of the whole matter of Deuteronomy 28, and seeing the grace and the mercy and the give and gave and the care and the compassion and the feeling that this Creator had for a people. And then you got these sick peoples on these devil platforms leading the mass, the multitude, straight down the broad gate. Give them no idea of what was, what is, and what shall be. What they did is they held high the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding, the emotions, and the feeling, and the personal opinion in the direction in which they wanted to teach the people. And then they became the people head. You know how Christ is the head? And then the people became their body. You see? So now the body they have connected to them, and they're portraying the head. And the both are falling in the ditch in the direction to the broad gate. Because the body is getting praise, getting glory, getting honored for giving information in the wisdom and the knowledge and the understanding of that head, which is a flesh of a man or a woman. They have become the head of the body of people that subscribe in life. They begin to swing their praise and glory to the head of the individuals on this devil platform. So when I used to say, and this is probably 2 years ago, I realized that the great falling away had already took place a long time ago. It had already taken place. Because the people have gotten content to follow the heads on these devil platforms. They have got 100 times 100 content following the people that's the head on these platforms. And the people that's the head on these platforms has stole a position that they were not called to, because we only have one head, and that's Christ. That's Hamashiach. That's Christ. That's Hamashiach. How did flesh of women and men become the head, and then the people follow as the church, their head? And I sit back as a prophetess in the wilderness, not a dead one, but a living one, looking and beholding these things and trying to connect. Father, now I'm going to be honest with you. I want so bad to say to the Father, Father, you letting him do this? Don't let him do you like that, Father. Yeah. But you know what? I don't want to do that out of the heart, not out of my spiritual heart, because I know how he rumbles. Honey, if I had to drop to my knees regarding a situation where I see it, and things are still going, oh no, my Father come to my rescue. I don't know a time that he didn't throw up and throw down on my behalf. You see? So I better kind of let him do what he does best and continue to endure long suffering what I'm seeing. See, y'all think this thing is a joke. This is a play. No, baby, this prophet is long suffering and enduring. Why? Because I'm sitting here giving people what I know is spirit and truth, and the light to show them direction out of the darkness. But then when I see these people on here, now to me, the women did go chaotic than the men. But see, what happened is when they first start, what it is you all, they start to get swollen headed. Got an ego on an ego trip. And this pride, they riding it down to the ground. These women, to where they can't see themselves doing nothing, saying nothing, giving nothing that has connected to a true living creator. So as we were talking, and that's what I'm seeing. And I'm like, okay, Father, but see what I have to do? I have to stand down. I got to stand down. Because I always got to keep in mind at all times, you got your lane. What are you talking about? Didn't I create you a lane, Deborah? Yeah. Well, stay in it. You know what's on the left. You know what's on the right. You know what's in the back. You know what's trying to run in front of me. You know that. But you know I got that cover, baby. Sweetie, I got that cover. You know I got it covered, Deborah. So come on now. Teach that thing. You see? That's how sure I am in who I serve. But the problem with me is, and there is a problem with Sister Deborah. I'm flesh too. I'm down here living that thing in spirit and truth. So with that being said, I want to get on this topic about the Judith is mentally. And if you don't see what's going on in the world and see they gone, that's on you. It ain't for me to try to force you to grip it, understand it, see it. No, I look at all of the other 11 tribes. And when they look over here at Judah, they don't see nothing. They don't see nothing going on with Judah. They don't see nothing about Judah worth following. You see, Judah don't see nothing about itself worth following because it's mentally gone in every shape, form, and fashion. I heard something that kind of, y'all, I've been at least for 3 hours today searching for this young man. I woke up one day and I clicked onto my phone, and there this one guy, Regis Islam, I think that's his name. And I think he was on a TikTok video, but he made a speech and he was talking and talking and talking. And what he said, I said, wait a minute. Let me go up, get up. Is the world, have the world in? What's going on? Have the world in? What's going on with this guy? This guy has a degree, okay? A bachelor, I think it's a bachelor degree in science, okay? This guy stood on a platform, a devil platform. And he said something that almost knocked me out of my bed because I was laying in the bed when I sat up, was listening to him. I had to get up. I said, no, has this world in? No, this dude didn't say this. And I'm going to show y'all what he said. I'm going to tell you what he said. He said, people have to first understand one thing. And you can't get this here thing no other way. He said, I have a bachelor degree in science. Okay. He is a what you call one of those, he's an Islam, okay, Muslim. Let's put it like that. He's a Muslim. He say, I study the Quran. I study the Bible. But in it all, if you don't get this thing in the spirit realm, you can't get it nowhere else. When that man said that to me, I was like, ooh, we in trouble. When a Muslim, he do this thing with Farrakhan and Muhammad and all that. But when this Muslim has the understanding of spirit, and he can pull up and announce that I study the Quran. I got a bachelor in science. That means this is what I study. I study the Bible. But in it all, you can't get nothing until you get it in spirit. And then he broke it down. You can read the Quran. You can read the Bible. You can know all that you know. But you first got to understand the spiritual realm. And that's what I've been saying ever since I've been on here. And then I say, Father, well, how can a man that is a Muslim understand the spiritual realm? He's a really good speaker. Really good speaker. But then the Hebrew Israelites run around here buckle up like they somebody. But this young man said that to me, and I've been searching it because guess what? It's going to be a gift from me. I'm going to tag it. I'm going to video it when he's saying that, and I'm going to give it to everybody I know. Because if a Muslim can tell you spiritual outright, any and everything. Why? Sister Deborah been telling y'all that. So when you hear me saying spirit and truth, that's what he's talking about. That's what he's talking about. A lot of people don't want to accept you because you say you're a prophetess in the wilderness. Baby, that's my spiritual calling, my spiritual position. Let me tell you when it started. It started before the foundation of the world. He knew me. He predestined me. He ordained me. You see, he positioned me for this position. So I'm going to answer to you and nobody else. Who are you? Outside of dirt on that ground. See, this is where you know people are messed up mentally from the floor up. Do you all know people are afraid of prophets? I ain't talking the false prophet. They get along good with them. The false prophets can have 1 million subscribers, 1 million likes. The false prophets. Because this is the will of the Father. You want to follow something that don't represent me? I'm going to make sure that individual have great number. Oh, use a deceiver? Oh, use a deceiver. I sung you down as a deceiver. Hold up. I'm going to give you some of those that you can deceive. See, y'all don't know that's the power of Yah. That's how he rumbled. But he don't rumble like that on the earth. He rumbled up like that in the heavens. So everything that's locked in heaven has been locked out. It is on the earth. That's why the prayer said, let it be on earth as it is in heaven. And it is. That's why it is a prayer to remind you that you don't run and control nothing on this earth. Heaven's got it locked in and locked out, even you and your works. So we're going to go to this here mental condition that Judah is in. First and foremost, I want to let you know 100% of our men and women, but I'm going to say 100% of the tribe of Judah is mentally. It's mentally. That's why they're not getting it. That's why they're not out here representing the one they say they belong to. Y'all notice that. They ain't representing him. They running their mouth. They talking out of their rear end. But they ain't running nothing. They ain't telling these people nothing. Why do you think out of, let's say, if we have 10 million, no, let's say if it's 10 million Negroes in the United States, probably 500,000 would say that they are Hebrew Israelites or the house of Israel. That's how many that don't even know nothing. Because those who think they know something, they ain't about to tell them people nothing. Not in spirit and truth. So y'all is not letting it seek out anywhere because what they're feeding them, only one you gonna get is those that already lost. So y'all is letting them come to your table to eat at your restaurant every chance your door is open. And you thinking you got something at your table. To me, I would be afraid to open up a restaurant and have all these people coming in here every time the door is open with a different meal and it ain't got nothing to do with the Most High, y'all. I would be afraid. They are mentally gone, y'all. All this stuff that we as a people, when I say we, a nation in which I am born into, I am not afraid to tell the truth. The ugliest people on the face of the earth. The ugliest people, to the point where you don't see nowhere in scriptures where they said stiff-necked rebellion and disobedience is of a people. Only one type of people. The house of Israel. Or label those things. But then I'm not supposed to say nothing about them. Oh, they are angels. They are the chosen. They are the Jews. You's a fool, you's a fool, and you's a fool. And I'm going to cover you. Being a fool. Living a fool. And you're going to die a fool. Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28, verse 19 and 20. Deuteronomy 28, verse 24. Deuteronomy 28, verse 28. Deuteronomy 28, 34. Deuteronomy 28, 45. Deuteronomy 28, 46. Deuteronomy 28, 48. Deuteronomy 28, 31. Deuteronomy 28, 32. Check it out. You gone. And if it says you are destroyed, why would I stand on here and tell you not? Why would I stand on this devil platform and tell you everybody else is mental, but you ain't? When it's telling you, you messed up, Deuteronomy, the tribe of Judah. You messed up from the floor. You gone. He has to destroy you just to get your butt out of here. And let me explain something to you. There's a special remnant that's coming out. They are the one he has sealed. They're not coming out as if they all listen all that. Because let me tell you something. Let me kind of give you something. Listen to how he said. Deuteronomy 28. I like this. I love this part. I love it. And even though you ain't gonna get nobody on this devil platform to break that thing in and break it out, because they ain't gonna give it to you. They ain't gonna give you spirit and truth. They ain't gonna show you the light in this whole overall that they trying to make you think the whole world and they are about the whole world. Let me tell y'all something. From now on, anytime you get on this devil platform and people are trying to boost and boast a people and put them on a pedestal as if they holier than thou, They doing this to us, and it's about us. It's about us. It's about us. You's a fool. You's a fool. You go live a fool and die a fool. Ain't never been about what you think. Ain't never been about you. And that's why all the people are screwed. Those 50,000 that have got to a point where they feel they awakened. That's why they all screwed. It's because these type of people on this devil platform this platform was created just for them to deceive the mass. And they too ignorant to grip it. They thinking it's about them getting a check. They thinking it's about them being praised and glorified by the people. They famous. They think it's about they likes and their subscribers so they can get a check. It's about separating the tare from the wheat. Now, when you go to Deuteronomy 28, listen to this here. Verse 19 said, "Cursed shall thou be when thou come in." You're going to be cursed when you come in. Guess what? Cursed shall thou be when you go out. Why are you running your ugly mouth as if you're not cursed? I don't get it. I don't get it. How did they get away with teaching this Hebrew Israelite movement or this whole idea of these people, this, and they doing something to it? How did you get away with teaching it and leaving out spirit and truth? You're coming in cursed. And when you go out, you're going to be cursed. You're going to be cursed all the way till you get to the promised land. When you step into the promised land, he's going to work on you. When you step into the promised land, he's going to work on you. So you're going to be ugly all the way up until the end. But you won't teach that. You're so busy making other countries and what people are doing. You know what? I can tell you one thing. The tribe of Judah is the last nation that should be saying anything about a war, about anything. Anything! They so messed up from the floor up. They so gone. Talking about an end game. What end game you ain't understood? You ain't even read the end game of Deuteronomy 28. How dare we try to adopt all these issues in the world and make it something just to get a subscriber, just to get a like, just to get a praise? Every album Satan put on his devil platform, they reaching for it so they can have something to talk about. None of Satan's information, none of Satan's album represent y'all. But the people that call themselves people of y'all, the moment Satan put an album on, they grabbing it and want to talk about it. And y'all, they be so far from it. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 19. Cursed shall thou be when thou come in, and cursed shall thou be when thou go out. What is it you don't understand? Because they're so busy wanting the mass to follow them, to give them, to agree with them. Why? Like I try to explain to y'all. What these people have done, these tribe of Judah, they have taken this platform of Satan. They have built their mindset, their feelings, their personal opinion, their emotions, okay, their wisdom, their knowledge, and their understanding in their flesh, and have become the head, and they think they got the body in control. And they do. But they don't understand those that you got in control, they're the ones from the broad gate. They following you. They have lost the way. Because the heads are not feeding them nothing. Their spirit and truth. The heads is not showing them the way to the light so they can go through the narrow gate. It's only showing them the way to Satan. And that's what I cannot understand. Why would the mass? Because the mass can't stand a chance. You all, don't let nobody ever tell y'all it's about you. Don't let nobody tell you it's all about the house of Israel and the tribe of Judah. Don't let nobody tell y'all that. Y'all didn't heard enough of that racist lying. So many people got so much race, so racist that they even connected to their mental state of mind and try to teach you that it's about the house of Israel and the tribe of Judah. All because they have no spirit and truth. They were would rather believe a lie than to believe the truth. They might, and then they'll have the audacity to say that they are not a Hebrew Israelite. What you mean you're not a Hebrew? You spilling the same trash that the men is spilling. I sit back and watch it and try to be separate from the people on the corner. Try to be separate from the camps. Try to be separate from the Hebrew Israelite cult. No, baby. All your words fall right underneath them. Y'all all fall under the same category. That's why you're gone. That's why you're gone. Now one, you guys, let me tell y'all, not one will pick up this book and see the end game to the tribe of Judah. They won't even see it. Judah won't pick up this book not one time and do they study on Deuteronomy 28, the proper way, the spiritual way. Take off. What they did is they went in Deuteronomy 28. They got the oppressed. They got the ship and the yoke around their neck. They took that out, took off running to teach you all. They don't want y'all to even go back to Deuteronomy 28. They want to be able to tell you it's only about the oppressors, us coming here on a slave ship, being slaves, and the yoke that they got around our neck. Tell the truth and shame the devil. That is my father right hand and punch your tail down. And you still ain't going to get up. He said it. You coming in curse, and I'm going to bring your door and tail out curse. You're going to be gone. And I just thank the ones that he has sealed. I told y'all, even though you're going to be gone, he going to still come get his. You're going to be gone. You're going to be gone a long ways, but he going to seal his. Why? Because he sealed you already before the foundation of the world. That's why you know it ain't about a darn Negro tribe of Judah. It ain't got nothing to do with no tribe of Judah. All this stuff that's going on in this world don't surround no house of no Israel, no tribe of Judah. You pull up in Revelation, it'll tell you, come time the new heaven. It's going to be all kind of people there. What they did not know is Yah has a seed. And his seeds are his servants. Those are the elects. They are the saints. They are the church. They have been sealed. They weren't sealed because they hit into Revelation. They were sealed before the foundation of the world. That's why you can't turn around and teach all these people, these Negroes, that they are the people. They are the children of the Most High Yah. And everybody bothering them. You know what you saying? You starting trouble. You got 80% of the tribe of Judah in the closet and out of the closet. You got another 80%. I'm going to wrap that thing up and wrap it down on this here marijuana stuff this new marijuana stuff that they got out. You got 80% out there killing one another, killing their mama, their daddy, their sister, their brothers, their wife, their friends, their brothers. And then you're going to have the audacity to get on this devil platform and tell the world that, okay, Judah, a tribe of Judah in the house of Israel, it's all about us. You's a fool and you's a fool and you're going to live a fool and you're going to die a fool. Because as I understand it, guess what? Even those that are sealed, it's going to see some things. Let's see how you're going to stand. Let's see how you're going to stand up. Because people, I'm telling you all, it is not the season. Now, I ain't even say the season. It is not the day to start gripping all this nonsense. It doesn't make any sense. He's telling you you're going to be cursed coming in and you're going to be cursed going out. Wait a minute. Hold up, Father. Y'all, where I'm going out to? Oh, Deborah. It ain't going to get cleaned up till they get you to the promised land. Why ain't they teaching that? Because they're so busy teaching you that all this thing that's happening around the world has to do with us. Wait a minute. I thought he said everything he created was for him and about him. So how do it become us? You see how when we say it's about us, we're talking about flesh. Because you can't separate us from this, us from this, us from this, us. So when you say that shows how stupid they sound. They want to look at the trash that's going on over there and make it about us. How dare us? Why would we do that? Us is not, us don't build my Father will, nor can it tear it down. So how is it us? I know Yeshua would say, these are some crazy people. They are some crazy people. It ain't even about me, but yet they can claim everything on the earth is about them. Come on! Well, if it's about us, how y'all gonna get the victory? How we gonna glorify him if it's about us? That's the problem. We've been glorifying ourselves. Oh, we the two Jews, we the chosen one, we the people, we the children, we Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and we forgot who he is. Because we don't want to have no sense of who he is. Because this is why there's no repentance. This is why there's no spirit and truth taught on these devil platforms. This is why there's no light leading the mass. Only darkness. Because nobody is willing to tell spirit and truth, tell the truth of the matter. Everybody wants to tell people the lies. And the lies do manifest more. And it should, because it's been prophesied that it will. Now I want to show you something. As I was dealing with a lot of things, the Father wanted me to kind of break that down, what's going on with the mental state of mind of Judah. Let me explain to you why I'm saying that they're gone. They are gone for real, y'all. Let me just show you. I got to take you back to where he has bumped my head over and over and over, because he wants me to know all these years, since you was a young teenager, I taught you what took place before the foundation of the world. He said, but right here, nail this thing. Every time you get a chance, nail this thing. And let's go there. Genesis chapter 3 and verse 15. And I'm going to wrap this thing up and I'm going to wrap it down. And you're going to understand exactly where Sister Deborah's coming from with these people on here clowning, thinking everything that they see, all this war over here with Israel got to do with you. Y'all caught up in all your nasty flesh. And then he don't turn around and say, I ain't taking nothing but a small remnant. So how is it about you? Because they deceiving the mass. They giving people what they want to hear. That's what it's all about. Let me say something everybody want to hear. Sister Deborah ain't here to say what you want to hear. I'm here to speak spirit and truth. If you don't like it, bump up out of here. Especially the snakes that slid in, you know the way out. Or my head gonna crush your head. And you know you don't want that, because you end up going to bed with what I said, and you be can't sleep because you heard something. So get out while you can. In Genesis chapter 3 and verse 15. Oh, my Bible. Let me get my other Bible, because this here. Oh, there it is. Let me get my other Bible here. And I'm going to wrap that thing up for you, y'all. I'm going to wrap it up real good. And it's going to make a lot of sense. Genesis chapter 3 and verse 15. These people are clowning, y'all. And they're going to continue to clown. But long as the Father has created me a lane to run in, this sister's going to run. She's going to run in spirit and truth, and she's going to tell it like he gave it to me. And like he keep living in me. Genesis chapter 3 and verse 15, and it reads. My thing was that I like the idea that it's a star by. So that means, Deborah, check it out. When y'all put a star by something, it's like a spiritual thing. Check that thing out. So in Genesis chapter 3 and verse 15, and I would put intimacy between. Right there, the Father is saying something. Why is it that the Father is speaking to Satan? Why is that? Because one thing you all did not know. You all forgot who created the Garden of Eden. You all forgot who put the trees that was good for sight and eating, taking of, and the tree of life in the midst, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Who put that there? Who put that there? Who did that? Who did that? The right hand of the Most High Yah. He did it. Why? Want me to show you how far lost y'all are? Because before the foundation of the world, this was already predestined. As Adam and Eve, it was already in them to go straight where they went to. The tree of knowledge of good and evil, because that's their mission. When did it become their mission, Deborah? From the heavens. How you like them now? Heavens had already orchestrated, ordained, predestined. He foreknew. That's why he said, Deborah, that's why I put the tree of knowledge and good down, and good and evil down there for them. Because I knew they would go That's the one they needed, Deborah. I put that down there for them. They needed it. That's why they bypassed all that was there to go exactly where I told them not to, because I know that they would. That's the power of the Creator. You never got to know. You never got to know. And you hear these horse-mouthed women get on this devil platform and portray they know about what took place before the foundation of the world, and they spin it in different, all throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month, spin the whole conversation another way. Well, wait a minute, hold up. Didn't you say these things took place before the foundation of the world? So what the rest behind are you talking about? What's somebody doing? If you know it already took place in the heaven. Well, why are you lying to the people as if they trying to get people to win them over for life-sentence strivers? People wants to give people what they want to hear. That's why they give it to them. Now listen to this. The Father was telling me in Genesis chapter 3 and verse 15. Deborah, right there, heavens had already put something between two seas that's going to rule. Wait a minute, hold up, Father. Wait a minute, I got an issue with that, Father. I got an issue. Wait a minute. Hold up, Father, y'all. What's this thing about? What are you talking about? Wait a minute. Go back, Deborah. Go back. You notice I wasn't telling it to Eve and Adam, because they don't have nothing to do with this. This is the tools you keep telling the people about. Tell them I got two separate ways. One go the way of the seed of the serpent, and one go my way. How do you like me now? Now, those that goes to see the way of the serpent seed, it's the whole house of Israel. They've been going the way of the serpent seed since they landed. Oh, you didn't? Oh, I forgot. You didn't even know that, did you? This book is about you. But he didn't tell you, did he? Oh, I forgot. Y'all never was taught what took place before the foundation of the world. Oh, I'm sorry. Genesis 3 and 15. Father just checked Satan. Look here. Mine and yours. Understand. I got something between the two. Okay? And I don't care what your plan is, Satan. Mine's going to crush your head. Hallelujah. Praise the Most High Yah. Give y'all all the glory. Why? Because he orchestrated this from the heaven. So what the crap y'all down here talking about? How are y'all ruling something? How are you the head? How are you a ruler? How are you a king? How are you a leader? How are you anything when heaven had orchestrated everything from the beginning to the end? Get your tail in line with him and stay behind him. 99.9 of the tribe of Judah didn't went ahead of him because they want no place with him. And they took many of you all with them. And that's why y'all run y'all tails behind them, even though you know they ain't teaching you spirit and truth. But you run your tails behind them because you're locked in. It's like a addiction. It's like a drug. Satan know what he was doing when he had them to start these platforms. That's where the great falling away fell from. People thought they had it going on till this platform shot up and then everybody went, oh, I'm going here. I'm going there. I like this. I want this. I want to join here. I want to be a member here. I wanted it. And didn't even understand that was Satan all the time. Wait till he take it away from them. Watch how the people cut up from the floor up. They're going to act a fool. Now, in Genesis, the Father already checked Satan. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold up, Father, y'all. Hold up, Father, y'all. What about Adam and Eve? I don't need to check them. I'm checking the one that I put down here that came down. He know what I'm talking about. They don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. They don't know what I'm talking about. I give mine the light so they can see through all this darkness. But those on that side, Deborah, they don't see through darkness. So you run around here wanting them to know. They can't know what I don't give them the eyes to see. They can't hear, Deborah, what I don't give them the ear to hear. Only minds can hear. Only minds can see. So get over in your lane where you belong. You see what I'm saying, you all? That's the way he gives it to me. You trying to figure out why they can't see. You trying to figure out why they can't preach this thing in spirit and truth. I give it to them too. They can't. The light is mine. Only I issue that. Yeshua tell you, not even him. That's my right hand. I usher that out. I measure that out. So when he's telling Satan, okay, your seed and my seed, the woman's seed represents Yah's seed, his spiritual seed. He's letting Satan know, okay, we clear now, right? You got Adam and Eve, okay? And whatever coming after that, but I'm going to have mine, so you're going to have yours. Okay? Okay? Satan said, okay. Whatever you say, you're the creator. See, he already know. He ain't got nothing to say. Thank you. Because I got two already in the slot. Adam and Eve. Oh, and that child they're going to have, I'm going to get that one too. Oh, I'm in there. Oh, I got the oldest one. I'm going to get the first child dropped. I'm going to have him too. You see? Y'all's already been divided, y'all. Y'all's seed already been divided. So all this monkey mess they teaching y'all on this devil platform, that's a lie from the pit of hell. It ain't in your power. It's not in your authority. It's not in your choice, your will, your control. It's already been done. It is finished. So as you go here, he said that I will put intimacy between thy seed and the woman, and between thy seed and the woman's seed, it shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. He letting you know, Deborah, you better tell those people. Heaven had already orchestrated everything that's on the earth. So anything going on, check me. Check me. That means check him out. Not these fools on these devil platforms. Check the Most High out. Go into have a relationship with him where he can tell you from the inside, this is what's going on. But nobody wants that because they're addicted to these platforms. They don't think nobody know it. Most of everybody on here is addicted to these platforms. They ain't coming up out of it. That's the whole purpose of it. Just like that marijuana stuff that they got, all those deadly chemicals in them bad boys, and they taking people's heads. It's gone. Y'all run around here and think y'all know everything. Y'all don't know nothing. The people are gone. Far gone, and ain't no return. Okay? Now, when he was showing me that, it done something to me. Because I said, but Father, when you said that in Genesis in 3:15, you telling Satan up front the difference between him and your seed, right? Meaning the difference between the righteous seed and the unrighteous seed. That's it. That's why he tell you all, either you're born of the flesh or you're born of the spirit. Some people don't even understand that because they think you have to be born again. No, baby, no, baby, no, baby. The lamb wasn't slaughtered when it got down here. The lamb was slaughtered before the foundation of the world. Now talk to me now. What do you got to say now? My Father had already orchestrated the blood to be put on you already and write your name in blood in the Lamb Book of Life. So what do you want to say now? You ain't got nothing to say because you've been taught a lie all your life and you want to live that lie. The lie fits you and suits you. That's all you want to understand. Now, as that time went on, the Father, I was saying, so when you went into Revelation 7 and you told the angels to seal, so that's why those 5 angels already knew who to seal. They already knew who to seal. See, because y'all thinking you getting sealed because you the house of Israel and you the tribe of Judah. No, baby. No, baby. The natural tribe of Judah and the house of Israel has already been fulfilled. Well, what do you mean, Deborah? Okay. You remember he brought Israel out of Pharaoh's bondage, right? He took them to the wilderness. Okay. Now they still never got it right. So Joshua took them, the children, to the promised land. And in that promised land, wasn't that what he promised Abraham? Didn't he promise that to Abraham? Did not Joshua fulfill that? Did not Yah fulfill that through Joshua taking them over? They had each land they got, y'all beat it with the mighty right hand of who he is. He conquered the land through his right hand right before their eyes and gave it to them. So a lot of us searching for the fulfillment of Yah fulfilling what he told Abraham. No, baby, that was already fulfilled. What Yah is fulfilling now, that same route, but in the spiritual realm. Praise the mighty Yah. Devil, you're going to get in trouble. You're going to get yourself in trouble. What do you mean? The fulfillment to Abraham has already been fulfilled. You got over there and you act the fool like you're acting the fool now. How about that? So what happens? Now the Father is fulfilling the promise of the seed. See, he fulfilled the seed of Satan. Satan's seed. That's why when they got over there to the promised land, they cut up from the floor. Satan's seed. You see? So now he's finna fulfill it over again in the spiritual realm for eternal. And I heard in Ezekiel 36, I heard them say, but it seems like it's just like the Garden of Eden. That's how beautiful y'all gonna redo it. Why? Because he's taking hands over. Well, who are yours? Go to Revelation chapter 7. The ones he told the angels to seal. He's telling heaven, go down there and seal these here in the flesh. Oh, they already sealed in the spirit, but I want you to seal them in the flesh because I want to be able to take them, their bodies, over to Holy Land again. Sit your tails down, running your ugly mouth about the promised land, because now one of you got it right. Wait on the Most High Yah and see it when you get over there. I know 99.9 ain't gonna make it, so that's why they clowning on this end, talking about some place they ain't gonna even make it to. That's deep for me. You're clowning on this end and ain't even make it to the other end. Well, what do you mean, Deborah? Revelation chapter 7 said he marked his. He didn't call them the house of Israel and the tribe of Judah first and foremost. He called them from the heaven. Well, which way is the heaven? My servants. They came down here from heaven as my servants. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob came down here from heavens as my servants. Want me to show you where? Esau and Jacob. Isaac wanted to put the blessing on Esau. Y'all said, hold up, heaven already got Jacob marked in. You cannot control my Father and what he got in heaven. So everything you see down here, it is rumbling by his right hand. It has already been written and it is finished. You all down here just clowning out. So what happened? Here go Joseph. Jacob wanted to bless his sons. Joseph come putting one son up and and Jacob was saying, putting his hand elsewhere to the other son. Woo-wee! That's heaven, y'all. Heaven knows who he got marked. Joseph, you can't give me the son to bless that you want me to have. Jacob, you can't put your hand on the one that you want me to bless either. Heaven's got them locked in of who they are. That's the one I'm blessing. See, people don't think like that. They can't think that far. We don't understand this whole ideal of us coming to this promised land, to this land of our captives was a good thing because it was heaven written. What? It was heaven written. So when he was in heaven, he already knew that he gonna have the house of Israel and the tribe of Judah. Well, wait a minute, Deborah, hold up. You mean to tell me heaven already had that drop down? Yes, but it wasn't the one you talking about. See, heaven knew that the house of Israel and the tribe of Judah that's coming back to the kingdom, they're in the Lamb Book of Life. But there's another house of Israel and the tribe of Judah. They're over in these other books to the lake of hell. You better get that thing right and know who you serve. He ain't no puppet and he ain't nobody's dog. He ain't no best man's best friend and nothing. So I don't know where y'all get off wanting him to be what man say he is and what woman say he is. You better get off that high horse and come down to solid ground. Because the things that in this DAY, it's going to be off. It is off the chain. When it get to the the highest level, I ain't even say the highest level. From what I'm reading in Revelation, guess what? Even the sealed gonna see it. They already cuckoo pop. That's why he said, when I get you over there, guess what, Deborah? I'm gonna give them a new heart. I'm like, why do they need a new heart? I mean, because they're gonna be living for a long time, Deborah. They need a new heart. They need a new flesh heart. He said, I'm gonna give them a new spirit. Why you gonna give them a new spirit? I thought they had the right spirit. Wait a minute, hold up. Let me go there. Wait a minute, Father, y'all. Now, where are you going with this? He said, because I'm going to show them. They run around here and want to make me the lie so they can live the truth. They always going to be the lie. And I'm going to always be the truth, said the Most High y'all. So here he is pulling up in 36. He said to them how he's going to take them from and gather them from the heathens, right? And bring them to their own land. Guess what that own land going to be? For those that are marked and branded. Sealed. As servants of the Most High Yah. They were servants of the Most High Yah. Do y'all understand what servants are? No, you don't. No, you don't. Because you think these people on here hooping and hollering, telling you about the Most High Yah or y'all servants. They're not. Because if they're y'all servants, guess what? They wouldn't be getting all these praise and these glory and these honors and these worship and these subscribers. They wouldn't be getting all that. But that's why they're getting it. Because they're not who they are on this side. They're on who they are on that side. See, it's two. Y'all just ain't figured it out. The narrow gate gonna always be narrow to the right way, life, and to righteous. It's gonna always be narrow. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna change. It was from the heavens all the way down to the earth, from the beginning to the end. The narrow gate is the way to any and everything. Okay, so here in Ezekiel 36, he said, then I will sprinkle clean water upon you after he's gotten you over to the land, and ye shall be clean from all your filthiness, and from all your idols will I cleanse you. A new heart also will I give you. That's one heart. A new spirit will I put into you, and I will take away that stony heart, and out of your flesh I will take away, that means that's your heart that you got pumping. He's going to put a new flesh heart in there, and I will give you a heart of flesh. Okay, so this here, listen to 27, and I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my status. Now, wait a minute, hold up, Father, y'all, I got an issue. Father, y'all, I got an issue. Wait a minute. You taking them from the land of their captives over to the promised land. And you mean to tell me those that you're taking over to the promised land don't already have your spirit? Wait a minute, Father, y'all. Don't they already have your spirit? Why are you going to give them a new spirit? Don't they already have it? They gone. You see what I'm saying? Gone. All this he's going to put in them. Why? Why is he going to do that? Because you are the small remnant that came from heaven. The servants that was assigned, appointed, and anointed to come down here to represent, y'all, the house of Israel and the tribe of Judah. It's not the house of Israel and the tribe of Judah as you know them. They had their opportunity. They made it to the promised land. They cut up from the floor. And what did he say? They shed blood. They were killing each other like they're doing now. I know it. You don't hear no woman, no man get on here talking about that because they don't see that to be suitable, because they got to make the house of Israel and the tribe of Judah look and appear to be something they ain't. You see? And then the real ones are the servants of the Most High. Y'all, they getting up out of here, y'all say. But Deborah, I'm gonna put my spirit in them. But wait a minute, Father, but they say they already got your spirit. You mean they gonna get over there and ain't gonna have no spirit? They gonna have wait a minute, you gonna give them your spirit then? You see? This is people who clowning, who really don't understand the power of who the right hand of the Father is and how he rumbled. They ain't gonna teach you that. He's getting the ones that he's already assigned in the heaven. He ain't getting the ones that down here clowning, lying, deceiving, sending the mass into darkness and not sending them toward the light. Not giving them spirit and truth, but giving them their truth. Haven't y'all heard people talk about that now? This is my truth. You got your truth. You hear the men talking about that now. It ain't no yours and mine. It's only one. It's most high Yah. Tell that. How about that? Tell that truth. They ain't gonna do it. They loving the devil platform. That's why I said, I hope I live to see them shut it down. I hope I live to see them shut down. Watch these clowns who thought they're going to get another check and ain't going to get nothing. So they better rack up. They better rack up because they done racked up on you, racked up on by the devil feeding their household, they church farm, their building. And when that stops, let's see how it's going to rumble. Let's see if your mouth going to be as big as you want it to be then. You see, that's what they don't look forward to that. The devil knows why he's using it, the platforms. He know it. He's getting all the glory. Okay, so here he's telling you all the things he's going to do when you get your butt on up. What did he say? When he bring you into your land. Because you still cursed, baby. Even when you leave out here, you're going to be cursed. So he had to bring you to his land. Why? Because it's holy. The land going to be holy. Your nasty tail going to need cleaning up. Because now you're not in the earthly holy. You in the spiritual holy, y'all. That's how powerful the land is going to be, you guys. It's going to be holy. We're going to see the presence of the Most High Yah, which is his power, his right hand. You all don't understand. So this is not a place that you turn around and think that everybody's going. And you see how your people are cutting up from the floor up and you refuse to even expound on it. You refuse to even teach them spirit and truth or even teach them who they are. Why? The reason why they won't teach the people who they are, because they want to be able to lie to them. Because they want to add subscribers and likes. That's why they won't get out here on the highways and byways and teach these people. Because they want to be their head. They want them under them as the body, and so they can rule. That's the reason why I told y'all they can't unite. Because everybody want to be the head of the people and don't understand Christ is already the head. We don't need you to be another head. Head yourself somewhere and sit down. How about that? How about that? So what the Father was showing me is they got to bend up and bend down as always, Deborah. You can see that. And that's the blessing of being taught by him at 4 and at 16 what took place before the foundation of the world. Because now I'm in my 60s and now I see it clear. Why? He turmoiled and worked with me when I was young. So that no fool today can deceive me. You see? Okay. Now in Ezekiel, he's telling you all these things that he's going to do. So when I get to Romans chapter 9, now watch this here. Watch what I'm just telling you. I'm going to show you something. Romans chapter 9 and verse 27. And I'm not going to be with you long. Romans chapter 9 and verse 27. All up in Deuteronomy, he's telling you that you're going to be destroyed. Why ain't nobody talked about that? I tried to tell y'all that years ago. And you see that ain't nobody still spoken because they don't want to tell the flock the truth. That's where you know a lot of them just lying. None of them want to cover the truth. They want to keep lying to people. Like they telling people this war is about them. You's a fool, and you're going to live a fool and die a fool. My Father got a beginning and an end, and you best bet it don't justify and clarify you as the head of it. And you as the end. You just in there. Here's the beginning and the end. What the crap y'all talking about? How can a flesh of a people be about all things? Out here on this earth, killing and stealing and raping and every wicked on the face of the earth, and you running around here telling people it's about us. Sit your tails down. Clean your butts. And stop lying on the Most High Yah. In Romans chapter 9 and verse 27. In Romans chapter 9 and verse 27 through 29, it reads. Oh my goodness, where is it at? I think I got it. Let me get it for you. It's a sad thing. They just all the time, they won't tell the truth. No truth, none whatsoever. Don't even want to come near truth. Just want the likes and the subscribers of the people. Don't care if they know truth or not. Just want the praise. Want to get the recognition. That's all they care about. Okay. Romans chapter 9, verse 29. What's that? And as Isaiah said before, except the Lord of the Sabbath had left us a seed, we had been as Sodom and being made like Gomorrah, Sodom and Gomorrah. Now he's saying, had not he did what? See, y'all missed it, didn't you? You see how it connects to Genesis chapter 3 and verse 15, way at the beginning, y'all. Listen to this. Verse 29. And as Isaiah said before, except the Lord of the Sabbath had left us a seed, we had been as Sodom and been made like Gomorrah, Sodom and Gomorrah. You see, if he had not left us a seed. See, we running around here saying it's about us. What about that? You see what I'm saying? What would we be like? See, we're thinking it's going, at the beginning was about us and the end is about us. We ain't really realizing that even when we get over to Zion, other countries going to be coming to the mountain to worship on the mountain with us, other nations. So you see our ugly mouths? But the ones that's in the mountains going to Mount Zion, to the promised land, are the, you know why you ain't going to be treating them like they treated you? You unholy, baby. He going to be and clean you up. He going to give you a new spirit. He's going to give you a new heart. He's going to give you a new spiritual heart. He's going to clean your filth, your idol, everything. He's clean all that up. So how are you going to treat them like they treat you? You see how the ignorance they teaches you? Oh, we gonna be over them, and it ain't gonna be like that, y'all. You on holy land, we on holy ground with the Most High in the midst. So you tell me, how are you gonna have your way like you got it down here on this nasty earth today? That's the sick minds of you all. That's why you're not gonna be able to treat them. They're gonna want to serve you because you're gonna be on holy land, and so are they. You're going to have Yah in the midst, and they're going to have Yah with them too. That's why they ain't going to be caught up in them being servants to you. They ain't worried about you making them slaves and making them do this and they ain't worried about that. They on holy ground. Do y'all know what that means? Waiting for the new Jerusalem to come down. Y'all on holy ground. Stop teaching these people this trash, especially these men. Tell the truth on the Most High, y'all. Stop lying on them. Why is it we got to make him look bad so we can look good on these devil platforms? Tell the truth and shame that darn devil and his seeds. I know it. You can't shame him. He's paying you too much to lie. So here in Romans and verse 30, in Romans chapter, let me see, it goes to 30. No, it goes to No. It was supposed to be in Romans chapter 27 through 29. I jumped all the way down to 29. Ezekiel also cried concerning Israel. Why are you crying? Why are you crying concerning Israel? Though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, a small remnant shall be saved. Wait a minute. Hold up, Father. They don't get that. They do not get it. He said, he know y'all don't get it. Y'all ain't got it either. Y'all don't get it and y'all ain't got it. What is he saying? What is the prophet saying? A small, a remnant, even though Israel be as the sand of the sea. Y'all don't get it, do y'all? Even though Israel is like unto, be as the sand of the sea. That means many. Just look at the sand of the sea. A remnant shall be saved. And that's a small piece, y'all. The prophet way back knew that. What is it y'all don't know? You see what I'm saying? It ain't that the Ruach is not teaching. He is. It's that they chose to tell a lie. That's why I started this whole conversation, this whole video. Why is it we insist on following behind them that's willing to only feed you lies, but don't want to come into spirit and truth of the whole matter of situation? Because it's sitting right here. Now, this prophet sat there and said it himself. He said, even though the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, and this is verse 27, Romans chapter 9, verse 27, even though they be as the sand of the sea, a small remnant shall be saved. See, y'all thinking all y'all going somewhere. Why are the man? Who is the small remnant? You know that one that he told Satan from the beginning, yours is going to be on one side, but mine's going to be on the other. Satan always had the multitude. It's not because he was so good at it. It's just that many was willing from the heaven to be wicked and evil and put in the lamb, and not in the lamb, but in the books that leads to the lake of hell. Go to Revelation chapter 20. There are books that's written with your works, okay, and you in it, and your works. They are books that leads to those who are going to the lake of hell. Okay. Now here he's telling us, the prophet is telling us, even though Israel be as the sand of the sea, a small remnant, a remnant shall be saved. Verse 28, for he will finish the work and cut it short in righteousness. Praise the mighty Yah. Because a short work will be the Lord make upon the earth. See, he gonna even cut it short just to take his up out of here. He ain't gonna cut it short. It has been cut short. That means his will. He cut his will short just to get this thing done with. You go sit around here and think you running. You the head. That's why nobody can't unite. That's why they can't come into oneness. Everybody, me and mine. This is mine. We got this. We got that. You don't have it. We do. You better do this. We ain't doing it. You better do it. And then on this devil platform, getting benefits and getting everything so you can do it. If you didn't have what the devil is paying you and what others are supporting you, you wouldn't be able to get what you're getting, but you're getting it and then telling everybody else what they need to get after you didn't got what you got through what they gave you. Now, so I say unto you all, even in Romans chapter 9, verse 27 and 28 and 29, read that over. There go another prophet saying the same thing this prophet is saying. Y'all tails ain't going nowhere. It still is a small remnant. So when you pull up in Revelation chapter 7, that's why he told them, seal minds in their forehead. Because all these plagues I'm throwing down with, hey, I just want to make sure my small remnant is taken care of. So when I swoop them out, you see, I don't make sure nothing, not one of these plagues interfere with them. That's what he was doing in Revelation chapter 7. That's all, preparing, because he pulled up in Revelation chapter 9, and he told those locusts that came out of the bottomless pit, whatever you do, you go after everybody that don't have my seal. Oh, they yours. That's how he rumbled. They yours. Let's go to Revelation chapter 12. In Revelation chapter 12, he was saying something here too to kind of, Revelation chapter 12, verse 17. That kind of was interesting. 12, verse 17. Revelation 12 and verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war against the remnant of what? Her seed. The woman is Israel. Okay, now watch this here. Listen to this. He ain't coming. He ain't talking about the whole house of Israel and the tribe of Judah, everybody going. He said only a remnant. Listen to this. Revelation chapter 12, verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. Look at that, her seed. You see that? Go to, and here it is again. In Genesis chapter 15. What did the Father call it? That's why a lot of them didn't know that they thought that remnant was the Messiah. No, it's all the ones that come down here to represent the Most High Yah. Those are his servants. They are the remnant. And in Genesis chapter 3, verse 15, what did he say to her? It says in verse 15, between thy seed and her seed. Her seed. Now, who are the her seed? Here, it's verse 17 of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which kept the commandments of Yah and have the testimony of Yeshua HaMashiach. The commandments and the testimony of Yeshua HaMashiach was implanted in them before the foundation of the world. Satan ain't coming to make war with the house of Israel and the tribe of Judah, as you all know it. He already know he done won them over. Look what they doing in the world, and y'all ain't saying a monkey word about it. But then have the audacity to say something about what they doing over there in the wars is about you. You sick. You sick. Now he wants me to back up something and back it up and back it down. And it's in Revelation. In Revelation, it talks about you remember the two witnesses? Y'all heard about the two witnesses, right? I got two Bibles here, y'all. I got one they the same, but I'm seeing where I have it marked. The two witnesses. Have y'all know about the two witnesses? Let me see if I got it wrote down on one of these pages. The two witnesses. You remember the two witnesses? Let me get to that. I got it in one of the books, wrote down. The two witnesses is going to pull up in what you call the Holy City. That's where they're going to be at. So you see this war that they talking about, y'all? Get it right. Get it right. Get your nose, your eyes, your mind, your heart out of it. Ain't got nothing to do with you. Let the Most High right hand do what it does best. Use its power. Too many of us that are in the house of Israel and the tribe of Judah, we so caught up in the rectum of wrongdoing, wrong thinking, wrong feeling, wrong speaking, wrong teaching, to where we can't see that we are cuckoo pop. We can't see the end of Deuteronomy, that we gone, we destroyed. But we are way over in other country trying to justify, clarify, and identify and making it about us. Why can't it be about the Most High Yah's prophecy and his right hand? See, that's what I love about that right hand, because they don't know nothing about the right hand. They don't even know who the right hand is. They don't know who the stretched out arm is. But they constantly putting words into videos just to get many following them. Now, what I learned, let me get that right quick, is shocked me. It shocked me. It really did. When I found out that the two witnesses is going to be in the Holy Land. They're going to be in the Holy City. That's what I mean. The Holy City. Now, this shows you that the falling of Israel is not over yet, y'all. It's not the War III. It's not the end game. Take y'all stupid tails over to Deuteronomy 28 and read up on that end game. How about that? How about that? They won't do it. I have an issue with people leading people into lies. Now, if they had any truth, kind of telling some truth, let's say a pin needle of truth to it, I can see. But their whole goal is to feed y'all lies, to deceive you to believe that they're telling you something. And really, honestly, y'all, they're not. And I saw two heads as it was wounded. Oh, that's not it. I want to show y'all. Before I get off here, I'm going to show y'all that, here it is. Okay, it's in Revelation chapter 11, which is good because it's closer to the time of where they are warring over in Palestine and over in Israel. But see, where our dumbtails, I'm going to call it our dumbtails, can't see that the war is in the same country we're in, right here before our eyes. The war is Palestine and Israel right down in New York, down in Chicago, down in California, down in Texas. Y'all don't see them warring down there? Y'all don't see already? They ready to throw down. While we sitting here talking about World War III and this doing this got to do with us. How do we even want to bring that emotional feeling of what they doing over there has connection to us over here? It don't have nothing to do with us. It has to do with our Father in heaven's will being his prophecy being fulfilled. Are we going to take all our Father's prophecy and make it about us? To where the people, it ain't going to never be about what you done or what you did or what you doing. It's going to always be somebody else we are to be looking at, seeing, oh, you did this, they did this. How about looking at yourself in Deuteronomy 28 when you're going to be destroyed? How about that? Oh, they ain't going to go that route. Ain't none one of them going to go that route. They ain't going to go nowhere near it. Now, in Revelation chapter 11, it says, now listen to this. Listen to this, you guys. 11 verse 2. But the court which is without the temple, leave out, and measure it not, for it is given unto the Gentiles, and the holy city shall they tread under foot 42 months. Verse 3. And I will give power unto the two witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth. See, the two witnesses going where? To the holy city. Where you see the holy city at? I mean, where do you see the two witnesses at right now? Where do you see that? And as from what it's saying is, the holy city is Jerusalem. He's still giving the Gentiles time in Jerusalem, because they're gonna have to be there when the two witnesses come in. Do y'all get what I'm saying? So if they're gonna have to be there when the two witnesses are there, how is it that we're caught up in the war, thinking, oh, it's on? Stop eating out of the hand of Satan and drinking out of his cup. Every album he put on, y'all start dancing to it. Sit y'all tails down and learn something about spirit and truth and the light, and stop teaching these people this Satan ways. To me, it lets you know who's the Satan seed. Because if that's all they can put out, then are they representing his seed? See, when you go to Revelation 11, and we just left 7. In Revelation 7, remember they were talking about sealing in the forehead, and the angels were on each corner, on the 4 corners, holding the wind. That was the flood. All those floods and water that came out and killed all those people. That's what that was. So, or we dropped him from 7 all the way over to 11, and now it's the war. Wait a minute. No, it can't be a war, because the prophets has to go into the holy city. Not the prophets. Yeah, the two witnesses. They got to go into the holy city and show up and show out. So how are they going to do that if it's a war? See, y'all don't make no sense. And you know what? I come to realize something, y'all. They don't even want to make sense. I already realized that. Because let me explain something to you. This country has always did it like that. Before they pull out something real bad on y'all tails, they always got to have a war. They got to put something in your face, on your TV, on your internet. They got to put something on your phone, something that you can think that's going on while they in the background. When this thing kind of cease and start to lay low, you watch you come up with something in every one of y'all. They already said they... Anytime a people turn around and tell you that 50 million people are going to die, they letting you know we're going to kill you. Why ain't nobody talking about that? Why ain't nobody saying, wait a minute, y'all, they talking about trying to kill somebody. Why ain't nobody saying nothing? Why? Because in Revelation, we got Revelation 8, we got Revelation 9, we got Revelation, and Revelation 10, there's a hope. In Revelation 10, he told the angel that came down, he put one of his feet in the sea and he put the other feet on the earth. And then he also told him to hold the thunders. And I'm like, okay, wait a minute now, Father, y'all. Wait a minute now. You telling them to hold back on the thunders? What's the deal? Guess what, y'all? The thunders are the mystery. So something's going to go down in which only the prophets is going to be able to let you know exactly where it's at. Because he's telling him in Revelation 10, he's telling him to hold up the thunder. Seal. Let me read it. Revelation chapter 10, verse 4. And when the seventh thunder had uttered their voices, I was about to write. See, this was John. He was about to write. And I heard a voice from heaven say to me, seal it up. I love that. I love that. Woo-wee! Something about to go down. Something after 8 and 9 kind of kicked in. Something gonna go down on 10. Because he told John to seal those things which the 7 thunders uttered and write them not. See, this is the sort of stuff we need to be talking about, y'all. This is the stuff that we should be trying to behold and say, Father, y'all, I know you got these thunders gonna cut up from the floor. What's going on? Oh no, we over there in Israel. And it's already been known as the synagogue of Satan. We caught up in the synagogue of Satan having a war. What does it have to do with you? That the synagogue of Satan is over there fighting, which a lot of it is a lie. Okay, but what do it have to do with you? In Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9, it said it's the synagogue of Satan. Revelation chapter 3 and verse 9, it said it's the synagogue of Satan. So what's the deal with you? Why are you caught up with what's going on there? I'm going to show you how ignorant people are. While you caught up what's over there, it's right there in your household. And when I say in your household, right in your state. Because what you did not know, Matthew 24 and verse 7 told you better watch out because it's going to be kingdom against kingdom and nation against nation right where you live. So if you got let's say for instance, whatever state you in, if you got the Palestinians and you got Jewish people, which you know you do because we got a lot of them here, guess what? They're going to be warring against each other. And that might bring out others in the nation, in the same state that you in, to war against each other. You know that Revelation 18 told you that this is going to be the habitation of devils. As if the devil's going to be brought here, foul spirits, unclean birds. Wait a minute, what are you saying, Father? Devil, they didn't pull it up in that state, in that country, and not nobody preached and teached about it. Ain't nobody said a monkey word. See, this is what I'm saying, y'all. But you caught up in the synagogue of Satan. Somebody bombing the synagogue of Satan. Oh, it's the world about the end. Oh, this is about us. You're a fool. You're a fool. You're going to live a fool. You're going to die a fool. Because you're leading the mass in a lie. You won't teach spirit and truth. You won't show them the light. You ain't, because if you don't have spirit and truth, sit your tail down. If you don't have the light, get your tail somewhere and sit down in your darkness. But don't be on this devil platform leading the mass into all this chaos. Nobody is walking into the bosom of my Father. Nobody is saluting his prophecy. Ain't nobody saluting his prophecy, saying, well done, Father. Yeah, I see you up here. I see you down there. I see you high. I see you low. Nobody want to salute him and what he is doing. But you want to salute these doing Negroes, teaching you a bunch of lies, just so they can get subscribers and likes and your support, your praise. And they have the audacity to talk about Beyonce and them. Y'all can't say nothing about nobody. Y'all doing the same monkey mess. Nobody can say nothing about nobody. Because they're doing the same monkey mess. Then I pull up in Revelation chapter 11. I said, wait a minute, Father, the holy city, that's Jerusalem. What are they talking about over there? How can all that be going now? He said, Deborah, just like I've been telling you, don't get caught up in it. Just because you hear them talk about it. I said, but why won't they preach that? Why ain't they talking about that? See, that shows you they don't know what they're talking about, child. They're just feeding you all kind of sandwiches. And just telling you anything. So then he went to show me in Revelation chapter 11 how he even said it's given unto the Gentiles, and the holy city shall they tread under foot 42 months. And then verse 3 said, and I will give power to 2 witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,200 score days. Y'all ain't sending them to prophesy in a land that's in war. Come on now, y'all. Come on. They wouldn't even see the 2 witnesses if there's a war going on there. You got to see where man is trying to imitate the prophecies of the Most High Yah. But when you don't have the Holy Spirit really in you, you can't see that. It's when he lives in you and he teaches you from the inside out and the outside in and let you know, stand down with this mess. They clown. Because the 2 witnesses got to walk in. What was it called? The Holy City. That's where they're coming. They're going over in that area. So if there's a war, they would never see the 2 witnesses because they'd be caught up in the war. Every time your country, the United States, do things, they always got to cover a war first. Why is it we too dumb to see that? Why we can't grip that, y'all? What is it wrong with us? We that far from spirit and truth. We that far from the Most High, y'all. This country has been known to bring a war up every time they're about to bring out something. So now, Revelation 18 and Revelation 19 makes sense. It makes a whole lot of sense. Things are being thrown off to imitate, to be in the way of what's really finna go on and what's really taking place. People have caught because they so used to, they so addicted to these people on this devil platform saying it's like this, oh, it's this, it's this, oh no, it's like this here. And you don't even understand you're the head. You have got your body under the head of a flesh of a woman and a man on these devil platform. So Christ can't be your head. So don't think that he is. Oh, you can think that he is, but don't mean that he is. Y'all said, these are people who serving idol gods. All up on this devil platform. They can't wake up in the morning until they turn them on and listen to that trash they teaching. They talking about TD Jakes. What you talking about TD Jakes for? Anybody that know me, I'll tell you, I've been saying that since the man exists. At least in my household, they'll tell you. That woman, my mama been saying something about that. My ex-husband, he'll tell you. Oh, no, Miss Deborah been saying that for a long, long time. When TJ Jakes first started. I'm telling y'all, that ain't nothing but a devil there. My oldest daughter asked me, I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago, she said, you don't listen to TD Jakes? I said, for what? TD Jakes ain't nothing but the snake. So I moved next, and any others. Next. And when they got this here platform, You got more snakes than TD Jakes. You got more snakes than TD Jakes because these people are lying more than he is. Because they trying to make you think you awaken, you in some type of truth. They're giving you the truth of the whole matter, and they giving you their flesh. So Sister Deborah, I hope you got something out of it. And think seconds. Read Revelation chapter 11 and verse 1, 2, and 3, and you'll see where the holy city was given to the Gentiles that they can tread underfoot. But then he's bringing the two witnesses to be among them. So therefore, if there's a war going on, they can't be among them. So what's going on? Understand? United States have always did this. Always had a war going on when they trying to bring out firepower among their people or among another country. They always bring up premature war. You ain't got, and hear me now, y'all. Y'all probably think Sister Deborah's wrong for saying this, but think about what I'm saying. I'll just take a think. If Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9, if Revelation chapter 3 and verse 9 said over there that's fighting is the synagogue of Satan, why are you worried about Satan? Why are you on this devil platform called up from the floor up worried about Satan? And if he says the synagogue of Satan, why aren't you making it about you? Why are you making it about the house of Israel? He told you it's the synagogue of Satan. Why are you making it about the house of Israel? Shalom, y'all. They gone. Judith, mentally gone. Shalom.